No, I guess I'm right. I mean, I'm not right, I'm live. So yeah, be sure to switch to Legacy chat for FFZ memes. Okay, yeah, count down when I'm ready. So yeah, we're gonna play Serious Sam 3. It's that game, so you don't really need many buttons. You need you need caps lock on, you put your hands off the rest chat, okay? So I'm gonna count down as soon as this loading passes. That's when the time starts. We're gonna have 2 runs in a row. We're gonna have full game, and then we're gonna do DLC. But between, I'll make a shoulder break. You'll watch the cutscene, which is really good, and I will have to go to toilet because I drank a lot of water. So, Psycho Reaper, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so Serious Sam 3, and you can see that graphic quality is quite potato, but especially for you guys, I a bit buffed it up. The thing is, we want as much FPS as we can, because tricks in this game are FPS based, boo! But, hello. Nice sledgehammer, dude. So, yeah, that's not a good thing, but like, I figured that I can increase one of the settings without harming myself. So it looks better than it normally does, but during the actual runs I would have took it off as well. So this game has very special tricks to it. We're not gonna see them until I find Rocket Launcher, but that's no problem. So as every Serious Sam game, it's on Serious Engine of some kind, and Serious Engine of some kind has general like, it likes to launch you, like this crate. Like, this boost won't work right now, I still want to show it off. Please go away. Like this. Come on. If I had more than like 250 FPS, I would have fly all over the place.
Put a sock in it.
So yeah, in first few levels we really just running through the level. There isn't really anything going on. This is a prequel to Serious Sam. It's quite a good game, I would recommend it, but I would say that the first half of this game is very weak in terms of how it operates. Be sure to switch to Legacy chat for FFZ, in case you didn't. So that's first level done. For the time we have load removal, and I'm too lazy to like even bother with life split right now, so I don't even know what time I have like outside from this. So in next level I'm gonna straight up hold right, because I'm lined up with staircase, but the room is dark. And instead of waiting for Sam to say let there be light, you can just walk to the right and end up where you have to be. Here I'm gonna shoot once, that makes spiders awake. If you don't do that around this area, Sam will look to the right, which will slow you down a bit. Oops. So Crow Team loves speedrunners. Ever since their first games, I think they kept some attention on them. So in their games, there are normally so-called speedrun secrets, like the one we're gonna be using at this level. So here is a shelf, which you can break, which has a button, which unlocks a secret door, to which you cannot get without like wall hugging. Like, they actually wanted you to do that, so you can go here, hug the wall, because there is like a small ledge which you can walk on. And then you end up here and you go through speedrun secret. Funny enough, you know how people debate about speedrun being 1 word or 2 words? So in the Russian version of this game they straight up translated it as 2 words. It's literally translated as secret of fast running or something. Ooh, almost fell off. So this is an annoying skip, I don't like it. I might not get it first try, because it's a pretty precise jump. It's a pain to do, at least for me, if you're running single segment. I of course don't run single segment, even though I do run single segment of First Encounter HD. This game has too many tricks for which you don't really have a recovery strat. If you miss, you miss it. That jump skips the fight with Scorpion. If you get the jump in like 6-7 attempts, normally it's faster. Scorpion is very easy to kill, but it spawns for like 12 seconds or so. So here is a very weird trick. The setup for it is annoying. Like Cody doesn't do it because setup sucks. Okay, got the setup. And there is a big invisible wall here which I just jumped over. Streamer is Ruski, yes, I am Russian indeed. In this game, there are, as you can see, aside from running no other speed tech, but that's not true. There are actually two speed tech, just running tech pretty much, which you can use, but both of them are, oh my god, you cannot get out of there, that's why I'm loading. But they're quite not useful in full game, but they come in handy in DLC. But that's for later. So another speedrun secret incoming. Literally did not invent that name. That's the Crow team that did it for me. That button is weird. You can see I'm shooting right at it, just not triggering. So let's see if I'm getting trolled by Scorpion here. I'm not. That's good. Sometimes Scorpion can be there and you cannot get past him. That's not a speedrun secret. Allows you to skip the whole running section around the town, and well, on harder difficulties allows you to skip the fight, which is quite long. So this is the first arena fight of the game. As I learned on the ESA, you can softlock this fight without even knowing it. Apparently, or at least as it seems to me, the game has the behavior checks on bound to screen refresh rate. So if your refresh rate is too high, AI thinks too much, and I guess it's not good for AI. And enemies can fall away and never come to you. Like right now in this section I'm just killing off these dudes, but some of them might never come out to you, like stay behind the wall and just do not give a single fuck about you. But after that, like finding them is not really a problem. What is a problem is after them I'll have the wave of clears, and there is a very high chance. I mean, it shouldn't happen right now, but like it happened on ESA twice. They can fall off the roof and never come to you. And you can softlock the arena, which is quite neat. You know, wasting 20 minutes on a speedrunning marathon just to do this boring arena fight. Yep, totally normal. But yeah, so far there's been no real speed tech other than speedrun secrets in this game. We'll get to it as soon as we get a rocket launcher, don't worry. Am I really just an AI? Thinking face. And yeah, I guess I have time now. FPS is required for rocket jumps in this game. Rocket jumps are not really rocket jumps, they're more of weirdly coded boosts. I'm playing on tourist difficulty, so there is no rocket jump in normal sense of the word, because I cannot damage myself. As a result, my rockets won't boost me. But if you clip your rocket launcher in destructible object and fire it, object will like blow up, but you will for some reason carry momentum of rocket into the direction where you were aiming, making you fly really far, and that thing is bound to your FPS. So you want to have at the very least 120 FPS, and in some places processing power that's required is like more than in the other. So having as low graphics as you can is preferable. If you watch the world record in this game, you will notice how horrible it looks in terms of graphics. So here I'm gonna try and do the fast sledgehammer glitch. What I do there is I switch the pistol, and as soon as I switch to it, well, start switching, I start sprinting. So the game thinks I have the attack speed of pistol, but I'm actually still holding sledgehammer. And that's what happens. So yeah, the shittier graphics, you don't really need to go like all in on potato quality, but sometimes you just prefer to be safe. And that's a parkour level we have. It's funny how this is like a parkour secret, but you can actually go out of bounds here and completely skip this level. So there is some optimized movement you can get. Normally this is like a stealth section where you should like run and try to... Let's try the boost, yay! That's also bound to FPS. There is another trick which world record uses, which requires the extremely high FPS. I'm not gonna be doing that. I don't really know the setup. My PC can't really... like, you do the boost through the entire stage, but the stage is very long, so you need a lot of momentum. My PC can't do that. I don't have enough speed for this, so I'm not doing that strat. It saves around 1 minute, so... It's good to have a good PC for speedrunning of this game, but... You know, it's fine. Oops, what am I doing? I never wanted to get a world record anyway. I'm just running this game because some parts of it are fun. And they are indeed. So, here we have a helicopter boss. The one that spawned is actually a fake one. Oh my god, what am I doing? When did I say last time? Potato. I forgot to turn off the minigun, and I got annihilated. So what was I on about? Oh yeah, the helicopter that spawns isn't real, it's fake. It's just like a destruction toy, which even if destroyed doesn't end the level. So here comes the rocket jumps. There are 3 types of rocket jumps. Well, I'm gonna be calling them rocket jumps. Okay, he spawned on the right this time. Crouch jumps, they launch you the furthest, but you don't have air control. Jump launches, they're harder to pull off, but you have air control. And crouch jump launches, which you jump, then you crouch instantly, and then you launch yourself. In that case, if there is like if you're trying to get over the fence and you do any jump which is not like a combined one, you'll fly up. But if you do jump crouch launch, wow, that sounds nice. I need to wrap this. If you do a jump crouch launch, you will end up on the fence, so you won't fly off, and that's very useful. Will be used probably no more in a run.
This is what it sounds like when Doug...
So we're gonna go out of bounds now because we can fly. So here is a few setups based on absolutely nothing. And that's very bad. I didn't want to fly up there. Heard explosion, the building blew up. I have no idea why. Sometimes it just does if you shoot it. I guess there is a secret bound to it, maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, it's Japanese military helicopter. So what I'm doing with each tree, I'm getting really close and then I'm pressing crouch and shoot at the same time. Same goes for this wall. Now, come on. Don't go so far as to ask Kiko Pasta. Where am I? Okay, so since my rockets don't damage myself on lowest difficulty, I can just kill all the harpies like this. And yeah, textures out of bounds are bad not because my graphic quality is low tier, it's because they're just made like this for less processing power, I suppose. So this is the first mothership fight. Decent pattern. You cannot one cycle it, but it is actually possible that he will not move after first phase. If I'm very lucky. That almost never happens, but that saves you around 10 to 20 seconds. So during this fight you only need to destroy 3 of the laser beams, and then it's over. Now we're just gonna go and collect as much armor as we can. I live in Perm Shadex. I would really love to see you come here. I would really love to see anyone come here. Let's be real. So now that we have rocket launcher, game's gonna go real good. Now I don't really have infinite armor. I'm playing on tourist difficulty for the sake of tricks, and like it's the fastest difficulty, so I don't take damage from my own rockets. And I also constantly regenerate health. It's like a pussy difficulty, to be honest. But it's really fast, so who cares? Still reset a lot. You can also die in this game.
I'm getting there.
Oh,
You solved that riddle yet?
wasn't real good.
We've translated one of the lines, but we still don't have a solution.
What's it say?
It says the true riddle of the Sphinx has many
Oh, hey,
questions,
Razan.
but only one
You
answer.
one-cycled him. Yeah, I mean, I one-cycled him when he didn't move. He like instantly started new beams. Like that happened like 4 to 5 times during my entire speedrunning of this game. Like he just stays on the same spot and gets the other beams going. But maybe you can do it if you like set the rockets correctly. I mean, you have to destroy 3, and he fires 3 beams at first phase, so really good time here is sub 1 minute to the pyramid. I don't think I'm getting there. Nobody comes to Perm. That's not true. It's like 101. Very good time. So this is a second arena fight. It's actually, it has more depth to it than you might think. So what I'm gonna be aiming here is for Rocketeers. As soon as you kill a certain amount of Rocketeers, different enemies appear, and all you care about is those enemies spawning. You don't really care about killing them. Eventually they will die, either to you because they come too close and they're just annoying, or they will like get under fire. So the enemies I definitely don't want to shoot are kamikazes, as they will, you know, self-explode eventually. So when I'm like really annoyed by enemies around me, I can just do that. So there is roughly 85 Rocketeers before the first Biomech spawns. Well, either 3 minutes or like 80 Rocketeers, because after 3 minutes the other Biomech will spawn. Oh god. Yeah, now that when you have the lowest graphic quality in this fight, it's actually easier to see the Rocketeers. You don't care about blue Biomechs though. I'm sorry I can't read chat. This is the part where I'm like heavily concentrated. But you can also get insanely trolled by AI, and it can get stuck because this arena is really good. It's designed perfectly. They can get stuck on these like buildings. I don't know how to call them, the ruins, I guess. And they won't be able to get out of there unless you find them. Get away from me. Softlock. I never had a softlock on this one. Like, when I was rewatching the ESA run, I saw you saying about softlock on this arena in chat, but I never experienced that, so I don't know. Well, I guess if Rocketeers run too far into desert, it will be a softlock. Okay, it should be. I should be there in terms of how much I kill. I of course wasn't counting them. That would be a bit too insane. Oh, there's a second bull. Okay, here's first biomech. I'm gonna get up so I can see everything. There are actually a few missing. Twitch isn't really broken. If you have issues with FFZ or Beta Twitch TV, you click on the gear icon near the chat and then you click on Legacy pop-out. I mean, I hate pop-out chats, but that's the best you can get for what you seek. So there's one more biomech that will spawn. There it is. Yeah, Sui, I know. Newly out fucked everything up. Should I be... I don't know if I should or should not be swearing. I mean, I'm not going ham with it, but I'm also not holding my F words. So right now, something is not over. Can be anything. Can be these clears. Can be some guy getting stuck somewhere. I honestly don't see anything. There is this guy. Might have been him. It's not blue biomechs, trust me. You don't have to kill them. Oh, okay, level ended. Ugh. So this is the tedious part of a run done. Next is mostly execution. Like, you don't really have annoying arena battles. Well, you have one, but I don't find it particularly annoying. But like this one, which we just had, is kind of hard because you have to pay attention to what's going on. I'm gonna go a bit safe and pick up armor here and rockets fire here. Because this wall takes 2 hits to destroy. Oh, that was kamikaze. Brilliant. Oh, can you? Guess you cannot. Oh, I'm gonna run there. No problem. So in this game, there is such a oh my god, ow! There is such a mechanic as Sandworm. It's there to prevent you from going out of bounds, but we still don't care. We still go here. I think I aimed wrong. Yeah, I did. So this jump right here is pretty precise. Should have saved. If you do it correctly, you'll end up on the wall. It's really easy to mess up. So there's the first movement tech. After launching myself, I said after launching myself, I will hold the crouch button and that will make Sam slide. Of course, if he survives. We might have to wait here for our health to come back, but it should be manageable with 60. As far as I can launch myself again. Yeah, something like that. Because I wasn't launching myself high enough, it wasn't really much of a like boost. So next level is one of the longest in the game, but we can skip most of it, like everything of it actually. It's also pretty weird because you'll be in absolutely dark space where you cannot see anything, so your setups for jumps are kind of obscure. So first one is the jump crouch launch backwards, and then here kind of like aim like this and get outside. Can be really tricky to get it. So in case this jump is a mess, it is a trouble, you can always go for jump crouch launch, but normally just crouch launch should be good. Normally all this difficult name of launch means what I'm pressing. If it's crouch launch, I'm pressing crouch then firing. If it's jump launch, I'm pressing jump then launching myself. And if I say jump crouch launch, it's me jumping then pressing crouch and then launching myself. Easy. Here, ow! I guess it was too high. Okay, because it should end up here. So this is the last arena we're gonna be doing for this game. The rest is just running. So you could launch yourself to that tree, but don't wanna. I'm also a bit nervous about my health situation, so I guess this arena triggers as soon as you pick up the this thing, canon. It's actually canon to Tezur series, in case you didn't know. Haha. So okay, what am I doing? Should be going here.
Stop the foreplay and get
So in this arena you actually have to kill only a few enemies. There are 3 bulls spawning. You kill them. I don't know if I killed the last one, of course I did not. And then you have to kill 2 scorpions. One spawns here, about right now, and the other spawns on the other side of the arena in like 30 seconds. And this guy, you cannot like watch in certain spot and wait for him to eventually appear. He will not be there. He can spawn behind this pillar-ish thing, behind that one, right here, right here. All you can do is literally just spin your machine gun to start firing as soon as you can. Machine gun, minigun, I mean. And then there is another one. I could fire rockets, I guess, but I don't remember where he spawns. I'm probably gonna end up missing. Oh, I actually hit him with a rocket. Not bad. So there, Coom is gonna spawn. I totally didn't remember where he spawned, so I waited for him to spawn.
Gunshots. I gotta reload.
Wait even.
More shouting.
And now the witch is gonna spawn, the hot lady, which is extremely annoying. As soon as she starts casting, we wanna fire at her. I should have started the fire a bit earlier. The thing is, she's invincible when she just appears. Like everything will just fly away. Bullets won't reach her, cannonballs won't reach her. So you have to wait, or otherwise you'll waste your time. So the good RNG is him not moving at all in first phase. Again, it's very boring boss battle. I don't think you can one cycle him because you need to like do splash damage as well as the normal damage, and for that he has to open like the 2 things which are close to each other, which he normally doesn't. And now we just have to wait for like 1 minute before it dies. Ultra motivated, great hitting Quadra cannonball. Shoutouts to Micarazion for his DMC runs. Yeah, like it's getting destroyed still. We just wait here. Not much we can do. I guess we can shoot some enemies. We also have this weapon in Series 3, which is used in 100% runs. Because it's very, very good. So now everybody dies except us, so we're the last man on planet yet, but we don't yet know about it. So we lose all our weapons, we lose the contact,
HQ, this is Stone. Wilson's chopper
and
is
we're
down.
in the middle of
Repeat,
nowhere.
we are down.
So on this level there is that trick I was talking earlier about, for which you need extremely high FPS. And my PC isn't able to pull it off. I mean, I can launch myself, but I'm never getting to the point where Sandworm is not getting me, so can't really do it. I mean, I can try, but I don't know the setup, so I won't be showing it to you. So here, we're gonna do a Sandworm manipulation. It's gonna spawn right behind us. Gonna run here. And Sandworm only can eat you on certain parts of the ground. As soon as he keeps following us without getting out of the sand, it keeps moving in the same direction it was. And unless it despawns, it will continue following us from that place. So he is far to the right behind us. And it will take a lot of time for him to reach me. But by that time I will be on a solid ground already, hopefully. I mean, this can go wrong.
I need a vacation.
Oops. Please don't eat me. Okay. So here is ear blowing simulator coming in front of us. Bloody screen, so real. So the worst thing that can happen is like Sandworm keeps following you here and then it eats you. Didn't happen in my case. So here there's a rocket launcher which has 5 rockets, enough for a few launches. Might as well go for it. So here is another witch which can grab us. That'll be quite unfortunate if she does. I didn't launch myself a single time, so that's really good. Except that it's not. Okay, I'm gonna shoot her. Does she despawn? Come on. So you can boost yourself with that thing by trying to like polish enemies which are big. Get off me! Oh, damn it. So you cannot really kill with this weapon. You cannot kill enemies which are really small with this weapon, but if you try to like grabbing the big ones, they will pull you toward themselves. Of course, what I did right now wasn't optimal because if they're in their attack animation, they won't pull you. Otherwise they will. That's convenient, saves a bit of time throughout the run. So Last Man on Earth is probably the most exciting level in this speedrun because, well, it actually shows how much speed you can gain. Like the amount of time you can save on that level if you do it right is incredible. Because there's a very long non-linear section at the end. If you like do it perfectly, it's very fast. It's very satisfying to do it well as well. I'm gonna switch to rocket launcher because I'm gonna launch myself through the dark dungeon. This game really loves these dungeons, and there's like 5 or 4 of them throughout the entire game, but in speedrun that's the only one we properly go through, and we actually skip half of it still. So this is the very scary room, the room where you can easily die even on the easiest difficulty. It's the Scorpion Hell. Ow. That hurt. Nice. Oh, I see Gotti in chat. Gotti is gonna be hopefully running this on GDQ. And was helping me with commentary on ESA. He's a cool guy. So here we're gonna just do jump launch. And here, if you launch yourself at the right spot, you can fly through this door. I messed up a little bit, but whatever. So it was good. So this is a bit of an annoying section. You don't really have many trees to work with, and you need to jump over certain like spawn points. Like, ow, that hurt. Here you avoided the witch. We avoided the witch spawn because doing that is ow. It's pretty vital because otherwise she'll be trying to grab me, and that's slow. I'll have to attack her. She'll follow me to this area as well. Now we gotta do the quest for collecting 8 gas cans. And Sam is all serious and cool and stuff, but he can only carry 1 at a time. So we're gonna run a lot here. I'm trying to get a wall launch. They don't always work. Some walls are more tricky than the other. I haven't practiced this level since August. I honestly just launched the game today and like, dude, I need to remember how to play this. So yeah, I didn't practice this level. I remember which cans I have to pick up though. And these guys can screw you over really badly if they just destroy your trees. That's probably the worst that can happen here. Also about like 5th or 6th canister, which is gonna spawn. We're not gonna pick that one up yet. Dude, nice. Except not. Wow, dude, I'm so good. So there is a Japanese helicopter again.
That's good, but not quite enough.
We will soft lock at the HGQ, nice. I'm not even trying to jump at this point. I'm not attempting those that don't work. First try, whatever. There is Witch, she just disappeared. He's gonna hack with me. I got a very lucky spawn, so I'm good. Oh, that might kill me. Okay, no. Once VR version speedruns, well, you can see how my PC handles this game. I have to run almost on lowest. You can imagine VR is gonna make me puke virtually and really. Also, I don't have the VR set. Maybe eventually. Should be fun. Like the only games which seem fun in VR are like Resident Evil 7 and Serious Sam games. So. So this is the last level of main game.
I'm a lot of things, fella, but I am not your lunch.
And here, game will have issues because there will be so many enemies that the limit of sounds being played will be reached. So the kamikazes will start stuttering. They'll be like That's funny. Also, as always, they managed to nail last levels pretty well, even though in DLC first half of it was kind of bullshit, but then the later part was pretty good. And this level is my favorite in this game. Like, not much to compare. Like casually, this is my favorite level. Great music, great encounters. So this is how you boost. It's very easy. Boost off this one. Thank you, Bull. Being such a jerk. Oh god. Come on. This is the last mechanoid we're gonna use for boost. Thank you. And then this wall is kind of crappy to boost off. Like this one is very easy. And I didn't boost. Nice. And this one, whatever. I don't even care. So we're gonna pick up Devastator. Shoot her. Shoot her! And then do the last boost. It's kind of precise. I used to have troubles with it. But it's actually quite easy as soon as you figure out the setup. Unfortunately, I was like trying. That was like I learned about the crouch trick after rocket launches only when Jewel of the Nile record was beaten by 1 more minute. And like if you launch yourself and hit crouch, I did this like once in this run, you can fly. Not fly, you can like slide on the ground. I was trying to find a way to like land on this surface in such a way that you'll start actually gaining speed from that. Didn't really work, maybe in some other place. So here we come for the last boss, and after that there will be time. So it's actually pretty quick, so I'm gonna tell you just be ready on time.
Unconventional, but you'll do.
Depending on difficulty, you have to swing a different amount of how do you call them? The satellite things, the metal plugs, these things inside of them, and time. That was pretty good. It was Tezur0 we're gonna do DLC next, but first we're gonna watch cutscene and even listen to the song because I need to go to it really badly, and I think we're like good on schedule, so we can waste these 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I was talking about the boss. And like in harder difficulties, you have to throw multiple metal things into him before you can kill him. In Tourist, you can only kill him with one.
Hey, is your dad home?
This is the best cutscene ever.
Yeah, tell him Sam's coming over to play, and by play, I mean kill him. Why, yes. As a matter of fact, I am.
Okay, then we'll only watch this cutscene. We won't listen to the credit song.
Moonlight, huh? I gotta get to that time lock right now. I'll see you in 3000 BC, mental. You motherfucker.
The happiest of all endings. A literally Majora mask. So yeah, and then hot song starts, but we won't listen to it. Please change the category to Jewel of the Nile, and I'm pretty much ready to give you a countdown. So I will make a run to the toilet. It will be like 30 seconds at max, and then I'll be back. And you better be ready on timer. Because I'm gonna start it, and I'm gonna come back, it's gonna load. And I'm gonna start, like say, go, and you'll go. So I'll be right back.